Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite part number 4089. This is an exit indicator is what this is, and it's a simple little device. And this is really the business end of it. Okay. This is going to install typically on the interior of a double-sided or double-cylinder type lock, where it will give you visual control over the condition of the door. Okay. Now what's going to happen is the 4089 is representative of the fact that this is an exit indicator. Okay. Let me give you the dimensional properties of the plate. The width, about 1 3/8. The height, about 2 7/16. Overall projection, it's about 5/16 of an inch. This is going to be available with a trim plate as well, which is unusual, but it's available. That's a part number 22-0819. It's a cover plate if you have need to cover a larger cutout that may have existed in the door, as this has a very specific sort of cutout, not very specific, but it has a specific cutout prep that is indicated in the link below this video to the installation instructions. And this 4089 is going to be available in 3 different versions depending on door thickness. So there is a link, first of all, to a document called template, which will allow you, instructions, which will allow you to review that. The link below this video is called catalog page, and that will show you the brief overview of the item, but really it will show you, first of all, on the bottom of page 2, how the part number is derived based on what you need it for. So this happens to be a 4089-00-130. So when you look at that chart, you can see that this is intended for a 2-inch thick door, and that's going to be related to the pins and the pins that will come with it that will connect to the lock body, which we'll get to in a moment. So the 00, the -01 for the inverted lock style, which will be fairly uncommon, but it needs to be, the occupancy indicator needs to be different if you've got an inverted type lock. The -20 if your door is up to 2.5 inch thick. Then you've got your 3 finish examples. This is the 130 satin aluminum, 119 satin black, and 121 dark bronze. Okay, are all available. Now, also included in that package are going to be the 2 decals that are also referred to on that catalog page. You get 2 of them. This door to remain unlocked during business hours. The length of the decal they have at 15 inch. I'm going to confirm that. These look awfully long for 15 inch. Yeah, that's way wrong. These are 30 inch. Not sure what they're referring to, but the decal is 30 inch long and 1.5 inch high. So none of that is accurate, unless I'm misreading it. 30 by 1.5 inch. Black letters on a silver background. You'll get 2 of those decals, 1 for both sides. Now the pins are going to connect as shown to the lock body, and it's as those pins move that will make the inner receptacle move up and down and controlling its orientation. Okay, so it's very easy to install. You're going to get those 2 flathead machine screws that will hold the face down into a hole that you've drilled and tapped in the aluminum door. Now the link to the instructions are very easy. They show what hole to drill or what holes to drill to make the installation happen. They use the shorter shoulder pin for a 2 or a 3-point lock, and then they use the plain pin for the basic MS lock series. And those lock series compatibility, the chart of compatible locks are listed on page 1 of the link to the product or the catalog page. So it's compatible with practically all of their deadbolt style locks. Okay. The function The summary of what the item is on page 1 of the catalog page, so I won't belabor all those points here, but it is basically to give a visual report of the condition of the lock, and that's what they're for. Very occasionally, inspectors will allow a double cylinder lock to be used in an application when you've made reasonable accommodations to indicate whether it's locked or not. Occasionally, we'll see inspectors will allow a decal like this to exist. An application that I can tell you about would be child care. There are doors that need to be locked for the obvious reason that are other than the primary means of egress, but they still need to visually identify those locks. But every jurisdiction and every inspector in every jurisdiction will be the final point of authority over what is permissible and what is not. So there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the product catalog, which is very handy. But my favorite link on that page is the link to the document called Adams Rite Parts Manual. So that is the current and the most current version of the parts manual. And why that's a valuable document is because if you have storefront hardware or exit devices or electric strikes, that document is going to show you all of the serviceable parts that can be ordered for your base unit and what that part number is, meaning they allow you to get or continue to get useful service out of the significant investment in exit devices, storefront hardware, electric strikes, and other items as well. If you have any questions on the Adams Rite, this is their part number 4089 in a 00 version, which is for doors up to 1 3/4, and then a 130 satin aluminum finish, or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.